Joey really felt good about our effort and how hard we played, but obviously very disappointed with the results. Thursday night, against a very good Seattle Pacific team, right down to the wire. We made some big plays. Senior Jarrett Gray made a couple of big threes, and Tyler Wells, had one of his best games. And obviously to tie the ball game with 7 seconds left and not get the stop at the end was, obviously, very, very disappointing. And Seattle Pacific's, obviously a very good team, and then we had to follow that up, 2 days later with, one of the other league leaders in St. Martin's, who has an outstanding team, very veteran group this year, and I thought we played well in spots, but we had 11 turnovers in the second half, and you're just not going to beat really good teams with open possessions like that. So, we talked about that in practice yesterday, and obviously we're gearing up, for another outstanding team in Northwest Nazarene on Thursday on the road. So, we'll need to shore some of those things up to be ready to go for Thursday. A senior from Fairbanks, Alaska, Tyler transferred in from Western Wyoming Junior College, where he had an outstanding career, won a bunch of games there over his 2-year junior college career. And one of the things about Tyler, he won numerous state championships, both as a football and basketball player at Monroe Catholic in Fairbanks. And we're just thrilled to have him. He's had some tough ups and downs. He got hurt his first year here, and we had to redshirt him. And then last year he spent some time injured, and a little bit of a slow start for him this year. But really, really proud of him and excited for him because he continues to work hard. He's a great teammate, a great student. Just had a spectacular game for us. In fact, 2 spectacular games over the weekend for us, and had a starting role on Saturday night. He's earned that, just with his hard play and his, continued positive contributions to our program.
So, Coach mentioned my junior college, Western Wyoming. I was there for 2 years, and after my second year there, looking at schools, and my former coach was actually from the Oregon area, so there was a little bit of a connection there. And I think Coach watched me at a showcase out in California as well, and so just that connection and talking to Coach a little bit, and wanted to play in the GNAC. Being from Fairbanks, where the University of Alaska Fairbanks is, I wanted to play in this conference. I knew all about this conference, so I like the Portland area, so it all kind of just fell together really. I think Coach touched on a little bit of kind of had a slow start with my Concordia career, but I think it's consistently working hard, and it's all like I said, falling together. And just getting that confidence and playing how I know I can play, and I think it felt good to show that. We've been playing hard. We've been fighting hard. Came up short, unfortunately, on Thursday with the buzzer beater tip in, and then that was a tough one, especially because all these past few weeks in practice we've been getting at it, and so it's unfortunate. But like I said, we've been playing hard, and Saturday we fought hard, and like Coach mentioned, one of the top teams in the conference, but continuing to fight hard, and hopefully, and so next week we're looking for different results.
Awesome. Well, Northwest Nazarene, Coach Paul Rush, he's just done an extraordinary job here in just a couple of years that he's headed up that program. They're just a really dynamic offensive team and a fantastic rebounding team. They have some real versatility. They have 2 of the top scorers in the league, Adonis Arms, who is the top scorer, and Obi Megwa, who coincidentally both were teammates at a junior college in Arizona together. So those 2 guys, are both, I think they're 1st and 3rd in the conference right now in scoring. So we'll have to stop them and then keep them off the boards. So it'll be a great test for us. And then of course we'll fly over to Boise and play Northwest Nazarene in Nampa, Idaho on Thursday night, come home Friday, and then we'll bus over to Ellensburg on Saturday and always play a good Central Washington team. Central Washington Brandon Renta in his first year there, where he played and was an assistant coach for Greg Sparling for a lot of years, who he replaced, who's now the coach at Alaska Fairbanks. Coach Renta's got a nice team. They're a younger team, but again, super dynamic, athletic. We'll have to do a really good job defensively on them as well. So, we'll have a good practice today, and then head over to the Boise, Nampa area tomorrow, practice over there, and hopefully get ready to go for 2 tough road games as we finish up this first round of GNAC play.